Well, hello and welcome back everyone. Making another video today about one of the more unusual pieces in my collection, and that is the item that you can see here. I'll let you have a nice close look at it before I start talking about it. So I bought this on eBay about a month ago. I got curious about them after, looking them up online, talking to friends about them, and just out of sheer curiosity, I thought I'd just poke around and see if I could find one. And this was surprisingly cheap for what it is, and so I bought it. It came all the way from Europe, and I think it is just really neat. So I'm gonna tell you all about it. So what we have here, this is about, I think it's about 8 inches long, give or take, 7.5, 8 inches long. And this is what's called a bombilla. So a bombilla, they come from South America, and they are used in the drinking of yerba mate tea. Yerba mate is a type of tea beverage which is very popular in South America. So you're talking about like Peru, Argentina, Brazil, all those kinds of places. And how the tea is prepared is that you have a teacup, a mate gourd is what they're called. And so you fill the gourd with tea leaves, and then you fill the cup about halfway, 2/3 with hot water. And how it works is when you have the cup full of tea leaves, you tilt it so that all the tea leaves gather on one side, and then down the bottom you have the water. And so you stick your bombilla into the cup, and you drink the tea through the straw out of the cup. Now, the reason that you do it this way is so that you don't accidentally, 1, disturb the tea leaves, or 2, swallow the tea leaves. Which is why you have this down the bottom. This is the filter or strainer at the bottom of the bombilla. So this is here specifically to stop you from swallowing the tea leaves. And also, by brewing the tea this way, you get a really strong, intense flavor because you're not diluting all the tea leaves at once by filling the whole cup up with water. So obviously, if you're only filling it halfway up, you can't drink the tea out of the cup without disturbing the tea leaves. So that's why you use this thing instead. So this bombilla is solid silver. And I'll see if I can get a close-up of the hallmark, which is upside down. There we go. So that is 800, which is 80% silver. And the little sun ray hallmark there is the fineness mark for Argentina. So this is an Argentinian bombilla made in 800 silver. You can find these on eBay. Just search for like antique silver bombilla. They're pretty easy to find, but they can also be very expensive. They're anywhere from $2 to $4 to $500 for this, and this is a large one. So there are ones out there which are 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches, and they're much more expensive than this, than what I paid for this. So they do exist, but they do ask quite a bit of money for them. This one's also quite elaborate. You can see all the decoration on it. Some of these you can actually find with gold decoration. So like this would all be in 18 karat gold, and then the straw and the strainer would be in like 800 or 900 silver. One nice feature about bombillas. Not all of them. Not all of them have this feature, but some do. Is the strainer is removable. So what you do, this just twists off, unscrews like this, as you can see. So you can take this off, you can clean it, you can get a bottle brush and clean out the insides, and then when you're done, you just screw it back on like so. I mean, it's a neat little talking point, a neat little conversation starter. Most people are not likely to have ever seen one of these. These days, almost all bombillas are made of stainless steel. I'm not sure when they stopped making them out of silver, but I have never seen a modern silver bombilla. I don't know, there might be some out there, but I've never seen them. All the ones which I've seen in silver, whether it's 800, 900, sterling grade 925, they're all vintage, antique. Because this mark here, the sun mark, it stopped being used in Argentina in 1950, I think it was. So this is first half of the 20th century. So this will be sometime between about 1900, 1950. So whichever way you slice it, this is at least 70 years old. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I've never seen a modern one made of silver. Maybe they do exist, but if they do, they must be fairly rare because I've never seen one. And, yeah, and so up here we have the mouthpiece. Bombillas have this really flat, straight mouthpiece up the top, as you can see here. This isn't like, some defect, they're all shaped like this. This, like I said, is a fairly well decorated one. You can get ones which are even more elaborate than this, and with different shaped strainers at the bottom. If you do decide to buy one, then make sure that if you're buying a silver one, that is, make sure that you can clearly see the hallmarks. The hallmarks will almost always be down here at the strainer. If you buy one, make sure that you can actually unscrew it to clean it, or pull it out to clean it. Not all silver bombillas do this. Some are just a one-piece construction from here all the way up to the top, so you can't pull anything apart. I mean, if that doesn't bother you, then that's fine. There are plenty of one-piece silver bombillas out there, and you can get them. Just know that to clean out the strainer, if you want to, you'll have to get a bottle brush, shove it through here, get it down to the bottom, and clean it that way. And it's not that difficult. It can be done. I've got a couple of just like really thin bottle brushes, and so long as you can cram it in here, you can clean it out really, really well. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video and saw something a little different and a little unique. If you want to know a bit more, then I have a blog article about this, and that's in the description down below. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it and read it. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll try and answer them if I can. So thank you very much for watching.